South Africans and Nigerians have put leg inside one trouser. If you have not heard about this saga going on between South Africans, or you have heard about it but you don't know the details, or you have seen some petty this thing, come right here, grab your seat, grab your popcorn, everything grabbable. Sit down like this and come and hear the full details right here on Getting It Right with Olivia. Okay, that being said, you are highly welcome. Okay, if today is your first time of being here on Getting It Right with Olivia, more, you're highly welcome. Okay, good to have you here. All right, please do it by smashing on that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so that you'll be notified once I upload my new videos. And for my amazing returnees, you guys are super duper awesome. All right, my queens and kings, my correct people, how on a day, how we be, how was your weekend? Hope everything went well. My people, I want you guys to get the details of what has been happening between South Africans and Nigerians. Or more Nigerians, you guys should stop now. They said no, we don't want to stop. It's South Africans that started it first. Hey, but just imagine the audacity. Like, why would they even start something they cannot finish in the first place? Seriously. And you even throw it as a challenge to Nigerians. Do you know how many people that are in Nigeria? Don't have you not heard that Nigerians know they grew? And remember the slogan that they started with this year: no grief for anybody. Now South Africans now say they want to come and try Nigerians. Hey, come and see wahala. Gbege everywhere. Nigerians no gree o. So because South Africans started it by ordering Oba that is in Nigeria, to come and carry them, they made the man walk around and round and round. And the man was even shouting and saying, how could they do this kind of a thing to me, that he has been driving round and round. And he was even thinking that, South Africans, are they having a conference or this thing in Nigeria? Because all the names of the people ordering his Oba is South African names and all that. Can you imagine that audacity? And they had also the temerity to post it online. As they posted it online and they said it's challenge. Oh my gosh. Nigerians know they carry last to Niger everywhere. Nine Nigerians, they started their own. When they booked Uber, booked both boats, Uber, they gathered them in one place. Amazing. But it shouldn't be amazing at all. But I mean, the way they gathered all the Ubers, all of them drew. I came to a particular place and started meeting. You know how it is now. This person will ask, you are here to carry someone, and this one will say, yeah, I'm here to pick up my customer who just ordered me to come and and at the end of the day, you will not see anybody you want to carry or you came to carry. You will just find out that the person is in Nigeria or the person is somewhere else and ordered you. In fact, I heard one that the person was shouting, where is Unilag? I can't find Unilag. Is Unilag in so place? Is Unilag in South Africa? Where is the direction? I was like, how can Unilag be in South Africa? That's a Nigerian that dealt with South Africa. Do you get? Person was shouting, Unilag, where is Unilag? Is Unilag in South Africa, please? Oh my gosh, this thing, is not funny at all. But let's hear from this amazing lady who has actually expatiated and also brought so many things together to show you guys how this thing happened. In first, this is so amazing. Let me allow you guys to hear from my senior colleague. Let's hear from her.
South African people, why? Yebo. We were still talking about how you treated our beautiful children, only for some of you to start a that you knew deep down that you couldn't swim. What was the guy's name, by the way, that started this whole drama? His name is Trevor Rakaki, who describes himself on Twitter as a xenophobic and proud South African. So this brother hates Nigerians, and he and his friends thought it would be funny to order boat rides in Nigeria. They live in South Africa, but they ordered boat rides in Nigeria, and then they cancelled it after the drivers arrived at the destination, wasting the drivers' petrol and money. Can you imagine? And then they had the audacity to film themselves doing it, and they posted it online. Baba. In fact, they even started encouraging other South Africans to do the same thing. They called it Request a Nigeria Challenge.
So can you hear me now?
Hold on a second.
Yes, yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, I mean, where are you, man?
I said I'm on Zumba. I was saying I'm about 5 minutes. I'm about 3 minutes away now.
Okay, make it fast.
Wow. Now, I was hoping that their fellow South Africans would caution them and say that, guys, don't look for Nigerian trouble. No. Some of them decided to jump on the wagon, frustrating several Nigerian drivers. Now, this is Mr. Fantastic saying that he was also caught in the drama.
I'm a boat driver. Since morning, I've had up to 30 orders. Every time I drive to the pickup spot to pick up that person, the person will cancel. I have burnt fuel going there every single time, and I've noticed that the names are usually South African names. I was wondering, Is South Africa doing a conference in Nigeria?
Can you imagine? How will you look for Nigerian trouble when your population is 60 million versus Nigerian population of 220 million? As in, Ojora now, you have 26 million social media users. Nigeria has 36 million. I know it should be way more than that, but that's already a 10 million difference. So Nigerians decided, bring it on. We have your time. There are so many young people that will gladly order order boat rides for people in South Africa. So they started ordering boat rides in South Africa like crazy.
Just wait for me, eh? I'm in Lagos, I'm coming from Lagos. Yes, Lagos in Nigeria, I'm coming. I will walk down to where you are now.
At some point, Nigerians ordered about 40 boat rides to the same destination. The same destination in South Africa. And they cancelled all of them upon arrival. So all these drivers gathered, they were like, what is happening? We were all somewhat here. By Nigerians, and they cancelled every single one of us. They started doing family meeting. I know it's not funny. I should not be laughing because this thing affected a lot of people's businesses. But in a nutshell, Nigerians now overkilled this thing to the point where people who actually needed rides in South Africa were not getting rides. It became scarce. And of course, the price jumped up in South Africa. The price for boats, the price for Uber rides jumped up. Boats actually had to cancel inter-country rides between Nigeria and South Africa. And that is going to affect a lot of people, by the way, where if you're Nigerian, you travel to South Africa, you can't just use your phone to order rides. Your loved ones at home in Nigeria cannot order rides for you. You would need to find a local to order you rides. The same thing if you're a South African, you're visiting Nigeria, you won't be able to order rides. So your loved ones in South Africa won't be able to order rides for you. You would need to find a local that would be nice enough to order rides for you. So when boats cancelled inter-country rides, Nigerians were like, we're not done now. Guess what? They moved to ordering food. So apparently in South Africa, you can order food and pay upon delivery. So Nigerians started ordering food left and right, and then they would deliver the food. The homeowners would say, we didn't order anything, so we're not paying because we did not order anything, and it is food, you cannot return it. So this thing affected a lot of restaurant owners. By the way, did I mention that the guy that started this whole thing also has a restaurant in South Africa? Based on what I saw on Twitter, it looked like some Nigerians placed an order to his restaurant as well. And by the way, Nigerians did not stop at food. Every home appliance that you're allowed to pay for upon delivery, Nigerians started ordering it. By the end of this whole drama, both drivers on both sides had lost 9,000 American dollars within those few days. Nigerian drivers lost about $1,320 from the 9,000, while South African drivers lost $7,876. Wow, almost 8,000. So this affected the South African drivers way more than the Nigerian drivers. Now that doesn't include all the losses to restaurants, people that sell home appliances. This thing that started as a prank online ended up seriously affecting so many business owners and drivers, especially in South Africa. So then some South Africans started begging.
Nigerians, I am on my knees. I am begging you people to stop this. This is getting out of hand. I know you guys are angry at South Africans, but now you guys have skyrocketed this violence to another level. Yes, we have laughed and it was funny, but now it is no longer funny. You guys have damaged a lot of businesses back in South Africa. So many businesses have closed their apps. Nigerians, this is getting out of hands.
You see? And all that has not stopped the online abuse from both sides. They are still abusing each other, tearing each other apart on Twitter. I said, let's talk about this. First of all, my Nigerian people, I beg you now, you don't do. You have won. Not all South Africans are xenophobic. When all this thing was happening, before it even got out of hand, there were so many South Africans on Twitter that were rebuking their fellow South Africans for even starting the prank in the first place. So not all South Africans are xenophobic. There are many innocent South African drivers and business owners who have suffered in the last few days because of this thing. In fact, some of the drivers, some of the boat drivers and Uber drivers in South Africa are actually Nigerians living there, driving boats, driving Uber just to make a living for themselves. So let's not do ourselves. You get what I'm saying? Now, as for my South African people, you know I love you. No, for real, I love South Africans. And I've been to South Africa. I have a lot of South African friends, by the way. And we've talked about this thing, how ridiculous it is. It's beyond ridiculous. We have so much more in common, guys, than our differences. I don't know why we focus so much on our differences. Hate. How can you hate a fellow human being, a fellow black man? Hate is very dangerous, especially for the hater. I know that Nigeria, South Africa, Ghana, we like to dribble each other every now and then, internet rivalry. But we can focus all this energy on something positive. There's something that unites us together. It is bad governance. Why don't we start sharing notes on how we can make our countries better? Let's have positive things trending amongst ourselves, like the whole electricity problem that we have in Nigeria, in South Africa. Maybe we can share notes on how we are inventing things on both sides that will make life easier. Why don't we use the same internet to promote each other's businesses? There's no reason why people in South Africa cannot be wearing the shoes that they are making in Aba. There's no reason why Nigerians cannot be consuming products being made in South Africa. Just a shameless plug. We make hair products, so we call it Adults, and this product has helped a lot of people to regrow their hair, especially women after going through postpartum hair loss. We have both men and women using our hair products, by the way. And we have a Labor Day sales starting today until Wednesday. So 10% off, make sure that you place your order. I have both Nigerians and South Africans using our hair products. So yes, it is a shameless plug, but I will put it in. If you have a business, put it in the comment section. Let us know how we can patronize you. It doesn't matter whether you are South African, Nigerian, Ghanaian, or whatever. By the way, Ghanaians wanted to put mouth in that whole drama. Nigerians were like, if you did, Charlie. More importantly, guys, let's not forget that we have way more in common than
Hey, you have heard it all from her. Let love lead. We are one people. And we are all Africans. Why is this thing happening? Seriously, oh, if you want to buy something in Nigeria, you are free to come to Nigeria and buy. And this thing that they have caused now, that if a Nigerian travels to South Africa, the person cannot order Uber or boats, anything. You have to get someone who is a citizen of that place to order it for you. And if you're a South African coming to Nigeria, you can't order Uber or anything. That means you should be coming with your own private car. That's how they have made it now. You see, it is not good. When we see this kind of a thing, we shouldn't allow it to be. And I don't blame most of South Africa. They did not support this thing, do you get? And the same goes for some Nigerians. They did not support this thing that is going on, okay? But it's just that it has gone beyond us that we cannot even stop them. But please, let's love lead. Thank you so much. Please do not forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Okay, thank you so much. We appreciate you. We love you back to back. We love you to the moon and back, okay? If you love me, I love you scatter. See you guys in my next one.